Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And let's get right into the best possible settings you guys can be using if you guys are playing Battlefield 5 on the consoles. Now for today's video, I actually have some settings that I know a lot of people actually go ahead and kind of overlook. They don't really mess with, and it can actually go ahead and change your entire gameplay. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the secret settings, some of the things that 99% of console players never really look at and mess with when playing the game. Because actually, after I went ahead and messed with some of these settings, like I said, it's really changed my gameplay and I've been enjoying the game a lot more. If you guys do enjoy the video and find it helpful, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, let me know if you guys are enjoying Battlefield 5. Let me know if you guys will be picking it up when the game does actually come out. And I hope you guys do actually have a good rest of your day. So let's get right into it. So the first settings that you guys can go ahead and mess with is going to be the vibration. Now playing Call of Duty, I always say keep vibration off. Now for Battlefield, this is going to be completely personal preference, but I actually like it on. I kind of like having the vibration on for Battlefield because it is kind of like a more realistic shooter, and I kind of just like having that, you know, that kind of realism vibration effect. So it kind of like, it just makes the game a little bit more fun. You guys can obviously turn this off. You guys probably will actually be able to control your weapon a little bit easier turning it off, but I kind of like that, you know, that realism a little bit over my aim, so that's kind of why I have it on. But obviously turning it off can actually have a benefit. For my vertical look, I have this disabled. I have this disabled as well. Sensitivity, I have this at 20 and I have this at 20 as well, and my zoom sensitivity is at 100%. Now I keep my sensitivity low. If you guys are watching this and you guys are COD fans, I do understand that I always promote a low sensitivity. I actually promote this even more within Battlefield because aim is 100% key in this game. If you guys have good accuracy, if you guys can land headshots, you guys are going to be way more successful than the next player. That's why I recommend you guys actually dropping your sensitivity, especially if you guys are new to the Battlefield series. This is going to allow you to actually line up headshots a little bit easier, and most importantly, stay on target so you guys can get headshots over range and drop enemies that much faster. If you guys are unaware, getting a headshot is going to cut down the time to kill literally like more than half in this game. So I do recommend you guys go ahead and aiming for headshots whenever possible. For my soldier sprint, keep this as whole, as streamlined for all Battlefield games, as well as if you guys played Call of Duty, this is going to be the same thing as if you were playing Call of Duty. Double tap forward to sprint, just disable that. Soldier weapon zoom, hold this obviously so you can hold your, you know, trigger to aim down sight. Vehicle weapon zoom, hold, and steady scope, hold. These are all, you know, settings that you guys are probably familiar with, especially if you guys are playing Call of Duty and coming over to check out Battlefield. These are going to be some settings that you guys will be familiar with and allow you to actually, you know, enjoy the game. Now we're going to go through the control scheme. My soldier button is going to be on alternate. Now keep in mind, I play on the Xbox One Elite controller. I actually play on tactical. This is the tactical setting. If you guys are used to Call of Duty, I recommend you swapping this to alternate and keeping everything else at default. This is going to be the best settings if you guys have, you know, an Elite controller, as well as if you guys have played Call of Duty and have been running on the tactical button layout. This is actually what you guys want to run on. I actually was kind of confused when I first started playing this game. I was like, yo, how do you crouch? How do you, you know, you do all those animations, until I switched to the alternate and everything just felt normal. So I recommend you guys running this button layout. This is going to allow you guys to obviously crouch, get out of gunfire a lot easier, and ultimately stay alive longer on the game. We're going to go to advanced. Now for the advanced setting, my stick aiming is at 50%. I have never messed with any of these settings. Quite honestly, I really have not went ahead and flown planes that much in this game. I don't really go in vehicles, but I recommend just keeping this all the same. You really do not want to be messing with any of these sensitivities, because if you guys are new to the game, I'd recommend you having these at default and then kind of maybe increasing it as you get used to the game, get better. Recommended that you guys keep it at 100% all the way through and just keep this the same. It's better that you just leave it and then go ahead and adjust it later on as you guys get better, because you obviously don't want to mess with this and screw everything up, because there's a lot of settings you guys can mess up within this, and I don't want you guys to be going into the game, you know, with messed up settings. Let's go over to the gameplay. Now for gameplay, I recommend you guys obviously show the HUD. You guys can take the HUD away if you guys are veteran players and you kind of like that in real war effect. I think having the HUD is possibly the best thing you can do for Battlefield, because let's be honest, without the HUD, this game is hard. If you guys want a challenge, turn it off. I might do a no HUD challenge video, but keep it on, man. Player created content, obviously keep that on. Chat log, you want to hide this. Magnify chat, disable this. Inventory, keep that one active. Crosshair visibility is 100%. Crosshair colors, keep that the same. Kill log. Now, if you guys are playing on console, this is actually disabled. I recommend you guys actually enabling this. This is actually the kill feed if you guys play Call of Duty. The kill feed for Battlefield is automatically turned off. Turn this on. If you guys play console, it allows you guys to kind of keep in mind of who's killing who with what. It kind of lets you know if somebody, you know, one of your squad mates dies next to you and you see that he's killed by a sniper. Obviously, there's somebody far away that can see you and him, so it's going to allow you to be more aware. I recommend keeping this on. It really does not obstruct the screen. It goes away relatively quickly, so it kind of has that Call of Duty effect. And if you guys, you know, are coming from Call of Duty into Battlefield, or you guys are new to the Battlefield series and used to games that having a kill feed, make sure you guys keep this on. I honestly was like, yo, there's no kill feed on this game, and so I went ahead and messed with this, and it's honestly, you know, changed the game and allowed me to have a little bit more fun. Kill log filter, all kill log weapon. It's going to be the icon. Obviously, keep it as an icon. You don't want all that text on your screen. Awards on. Vehicle seat info on. Critical messages on. Shared user data is going to be on. Hit indicator visibility 100%. Keep all this stable. Keep it like where it is right now. I wouldn't mess with this at all unless you guys really want to go ahead and screw it up. Minimap size, please keep this the same. Do not mess with this at all. And for everything else, you guys just want to go ahead and just keep all of this the same, because you don't want to mess with any settings, especially if you guys are brand new to the series. For the advanced shoulder auto leaning, I recommend you guys keeping all of this on. Do not mess with any of this. The lean feature definitely is something that I really do enjoy in Battlefield. It allows you to lean around corners, and this actually will allow you to win a little bit more of gunfights, especially if people are proning down or aiming down sight with the sniper in a long line of sight. Obviously, showing less of your body, but you can kind of see around the corner, is definitely something you guys want to keep in mind with. I would keep all this disabled or enabled, excuse me, because you don't want to disable any of this stuff, because let's be honest with you, I know a lot of people do not like the contextual lean coming from Call of Duty Ghost, but this is not a Call of Duty game, it's Battlefield. Having more tactical play is obviously good, so you guys want to keep this enabled, because literally everybody else is going to have this enabled. So keep that where it is. We're going to go to audio. I don't really mess with any of the audio settings. Like I said, if you guys have a headset like I do, if you have Astros, you can pretty much keep this all the same. I don't really have, you know, a problem with this. Obviously, turn down the master volume is going to turn down all the music, you know, the stuff in the game. I'll keep it 100% because the game is really visceral. It allows you to get immersed in it, and I feel that having it 100% kind of gives you that more real world effect. So why go ahead and take that away? Like I said, all this stuff is going to be, you know, set to normal. Don't mess with anything, and I think you guys will be all right. Now we're going to go over to the video. Now this is where it gets tricky. This is where things change, and I think some of you guys are going to benefit greatly from when watching this video. Now, like I said, I play on the Xbox. For the brightness, have it at 50%, field of view, put this at 90. Now, I want you guys to crank it up to 90. The reason why I'm saying crank it up to 90 is it's going to allow you to see a little bit more of your screen, and quite honestly, I feel the game runs a little bit smoother on 90 field of view. Check it out. Obviously, this is going to be subject to your own opinion, but I recommend you guys going ahead and cranking this up to a 90. It really does honestly make a difference in my opinion. I found success using it, and I enjoy the game a lot more from it having at the base setting, so make sure you guys go ahead, crank this up to 90. Motion blur, this is something you guys want to go ahead, turn this all the way down. The motion blur is really annoying on this game. It kind of blurs your screen. It kind of makes it so like crosshairs are weird. I would go ahead, disable this, turn all the way down. Weapon depth of field, turn this down. Now, if you guys are zoomed in and you have like an aperture sight or like a red dot sight, like on an STG or a reflex, excuse me, this is going to make it so it's less blurry. I would disable this completely. This is going to change the entire game, because I was really like messed up. I was like, yo, my my reflex sight is really blurry. I really can't see people over range. Turn this off. It allows you to, you know, see people and pick people off a lot easier. I'm telling you guys, turn it off. Keep this the same. Film grain, turn it off. Vignette, turn this off. Lens distortion, turn it off. All these need to be disabled because these are gonna greatly affect your aim down sight accuracy and your visibility, especially if you guys do not have good eyesight. I would definitely turn this off. It literally messes with everything in the game, and keep this off. Custom color settings be off, screen adjust width 100%, and the height is gonna be at 100%. So there's gonna be all of these settings that I want you guys to go ahead and keep in track. I really want you guys, like I said, to keep in mind to disable these 3 settings, as well as turning your motion blur off and increasing your field of view to 90. These are gonna be some settings that I know a lot of you guys probably are gonna overlook, probably never even check out and mess with in the game. And I'm telling you guys right now, these are some things that you guys really need to go ahead and just tweak and try out for yourselves. I guarantee you, this is gonna allow you to play a little bit better and have a lot more fun on Battlefield. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the controls. Like I said, 20/20 sensitivity. I'm really telling you guys, the reason I'm going back and talking about the sensitivity is because I know a lot of people play on a high sensitivity. They think they can turn on other players, you know, react faster. Having a low sensitivity on Battlefield is going to be key. I'm telling you, turn it down so you guys can go ahead and have better aim over range, shoot for headshots, and ultimately just have a more fun experience on the game. Hope you guys do enjoy today's video. It's going to be the best settings for Battlefield 5 on the consoles. Like I said, drop a like on the video if you guys are new, subscribe, and I really do hope this video does help you guys out. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys, you know, benefit from these settings. I'm really curious. It's in your boy Ears, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.